2 days prior to his violent assassination, Charlie Kirk's personal Wyoming LLC, which is holding a massive $24 million policy funded by Turning Point, went poof when that LLC was dissolved. Is it gone? Question leads to a lot of speculation and drama. Some people are asking questions. Was this just sloppy planning or something more sinister? That's not the purpose of this video. With the utmost respect for the family organization, the goal is really just to look at an important insurance and estate planning topic, talk about what happened in some factual discussion and why it happened, so that you can avoid something like this if you have a strategy like this or are thinking about it. It's oftentimes when an entity dissolves at the state level, it's not malicious, it's just neglectful. However, this happened when Charlie was gone, so it can complicate things and lead to an issue where there's a potential courtroom battle over who is in control of this LLC since Charlie's now gone. So we don't have access to it, we can't really know, we can speculate, but we can ask, why did it happen? Well, people ask our pro team all the time about using entities like this LLC. This was a split dollar strategy where Turning Point paid the premiums. They got to recoup their cost, ideally, out of that, and then the death benefit can be split amongst Charlie's heirs. That's kind of how these things work. And so you can pay premiums to the LLC like Turning Point did, and there's privacy, flexibility, and structure around that. It's why people do it. How do you prevent this kind of outcome? If you have an LLC for any kind of policy or any planning, you want a customized operating agreement that says at the very minimum what happens if the LLC dissolves. 2, you want to maintain your entity at the state level, pay the fees, file the forms, do what needs to be done. And 3, you could use an alternative, not an LLC. You could use something like an insurance trust, an ILIT, life insurance trust, that would be a contract rather than a creature of state law, and it can't be dissolved in this manner. There are reasons to use an LLC. They're probably easier, flexible, private. So if you do it, just make sure you're maintaining your entity diligently so that this kind of thing doesn't happen. Remember, you can have the most sophisticated strategy in the world, but if the structure fails, then the entire strategy is in jeopardy. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the organization Turning Point and to the family. We wish you swift resolution and Godspeed. Give us a like on this, leave a comment if you have one. I'm happy to respond, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.